I'm not a psychologist. I'm a survivor. I'm a researcher, and I'm a content creator. Our goal is to embody Ephesians 5:12 through 13. Bring all matters into the light, even the unspeakable, because that which is illuminated can then become light.
I met Annette face to face and we began to have a conversation. And, I thought it was going to be about a 5 or 10 minute conversation. And then she starts talking about the MEND project, because this has been something I've been working at for decades. It's been a part of my own story. She started firing off terminology I had never heard about recognition of covert abuse. I had never heard that term. And how this whole concept of secondary abuse, of how women that are being abused can go to therapists, they can go to pastors, and so oftentimes they're not believed.
What do emotional abuse, cyberbullying, sexual harassment, child molestation, workplace sabotage, or intimate partner violence all have in common? The answer is the insidious layers of covert emotional abuse. Covert emotional abuse is the hidden manipulative behaviors and the emotional tactics that are hard to describe, they're hard to name, and therefore nearly impossible to confront. Double abuse. When victims finally find the courage to speak up or to reach out for help, and rather than being believed, they are either criticized, they're judged, and even at times ostracized by their family, their church, and professional communities. It's an epidemic in our society that we aren't hearing about, but we need to talk about it.
One of the things that I love about the MEND project, their training, it really is putting words to what you have a sense of or what you're discerning when you're meeting with a woman, maybe even her children, with the couple, is it puts words to something that has been going on in our culture since the beginning of time, and that is abuse. And so they're descriptive ways of describing the various rungs or spectrum of abuse. Helps you to begin to know, okay, what do I deal with this?
Clarity is the first necessary step to healing. And until clarity, she walks around bewildered, asking, am I crazy? Am I unlovable? Victim survivors are waiting for us to speak out on these topics. They really are waiting for us. They're hoping for people to be bold enough to talk about this.
I really love the unique voice the MEND Project has for victims of abuse. Unlike most nonprofits that address domestic violence, the MEND Project comes alongside first responders and teaches them how to identify abuse and then gives them tools and resources for responding to abuse in a way most likely to lead victims of abuse onto a path of healing. The first responders that we train are so grateful for the training that we provide. Many of them have been interfacing with victims of abuse, having no idea how best to respond, and unfortunately, often responding in a way that's unintentionally causing more damage. Through the MEND Project, we're able to come alongside them to strengthen their response and to provide victims the help and the healing they truly deserve.